welcome back to another FlossTube. Today's going to be super fun. We're going to go through and look at fall inspired pieces that have been stitched by me and Denise and Cheryl over the years, and so hopefully it'll give you some inspiration. We did this previously with Halloween, and if you like something like this, we can do it for Christmas and Valentine's Day and Easter and all the things. I also have a new pattern release. We also have some fall decor to show you. We have a ton of new patterns from, there was a needlework expo, and so there's a ton of new patterns from that. So I just have a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna try to give you as much information as I can on each of the items. So I'll try to go slow so I don't miss anything. And so we're just gonna jump right in. So our very first pattern that we're gonna show you is a PDF pattern called Thanks Forever Stamp. And this is it stitched. Noelle stitched this one for us. And Jocelyn designed this one. So there's a PDF pattern. There's a thread pack. And the fabric that it's stitched on is Earth 14 count by Fiber on a Whim. And so it's very Thanksgiving-y. The stitch count is really small, 62 by 62. So it finishes at 5 by 5 on 14 count. And then this right here is the white scalloped wooden easel display, and it has this on the back so that you can either hang it on the wall or it can stand. And then when Denise finished it, she finished it using two fabrics from the Autumn collection by Lori Holt, and we listed the exact colors here. And then this ribbon, we also listed the ribbon and where you can get that. And this comes with the sugar thread bobbins, and here are the colors. And so I would say this one's super inexpensive, and this is just part of our Forever Stamps or Simply Stamps series, really cute. This one would look really good, and you could do different colors, you could do different fabric. There's a lot that you can mix and match. So a shell says, the cloth is nice and I love the frames. How adorable. I love the fabric. How can you keep a straight face? Oh, with that thing. Well, first of all, Jordan told a joke before we started and we had to wait to stop because I was laughing. So that's what I first thought you were saying. So that's actually kind of funny. He thinks he's funny. I'm not sure. But then Denise even had to walk away because it was so funny. And then the pattern is, it's in color and really big, so it's easy to print. And again, PDF only. It's a lower price PDF. Oh, and I hope I said it, Jocelyn designed it. Perfect. So let me know if you're gonna stitch this one. I don't generally decorate for Thanksgiving, but this one is super cute. I think there's a lot you could do with it. I mean, even just a little turkey would be cute. So thank you to Jocelyn for designing and Noelle for stitching and Denise for finishing. Okay, so now we're gonna move into our quilted scarecrow stitch along reminder. And I've seen a lot of questions on social media on this one. And it's kind of interesting because the desk is pretty much the same color as the frame. So that's kind of funny. So this is Lori Holt's brand new pattern. It is available as a paper or as a PDF. And this is mine kitted up. I'll show you. This is how it's all kitted up. So basically, all of mine are skeined on the pumpkin floss drops. And I prefer to leave mine loose rather than put them on a ring. Lori Holt will put them all on a ring. These are her pumpkin floss drops, but she puts them on a ring. So I just kind of throw mine in my bag. So this is mine. I leave it a mess just like that. And the three that are not skeined are just extras, and I'll skein those after I run out of the others. Now on this one, I was gonna kind of talk about what I'm gonna be doing differently. So this is a pretty big pattern. Just so you can see, it is color and really big and easy to follow. So this one right here was stitched by Cheryl on this fabric right here is 25 count Lugana. 18 by 27 inches, and this is what Lori called for. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same color, which is oatmeal, but I'm going to do 14 count Ada. So mine will look different, and I'm going to show you the two fabrics because even though they are the same name, Lugana and Ada dye differently or print differently. So this is what I'm going to stitch on, and the stitch count on this is 165 by 175, and on 25 count it's 13 by 14, but on 14 count it's going to be a little bit smaller. I'm going to stitch on the modeled side just like Cheryl did. This, you can see this side is not modeled and this side is, so I'm going to stitch on this side. And we got this framed at Artworks in Austin. It's so funny how it matches the table exactly. Now, on this stitch along, we're going to be stitching this during Stitchtober, which is October 1st to November 15th. And this time, because it is a little bit more random than our previous stitch alongs, meaning the design is not horizontal or vertical necessarily, we did not do a breakout of where to stitch and what to stitch. So I'm going to talk through what I'm going to do. And then maybe it'll inspire you, but you can stitch it any way you would like. So looking at this, I like to do a lot of colors at the same time, but I also like to make sure that I have a base, meaning I make a base that I can go off of. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to outline the rake. Stop. I'm going to outline both shoes, and then I'm going to outline his overalls. I'm going to outline the hands, the face, and the head. Once that's outlined, I can fill in. And what that's going to help me with is, once all of that is outlined, I'll probably actually outline the milk jug and the pumpkin. I'm going to outline all of that. Now, it's all DMC, so I don't have to worry about keeping threads together. I don't have to worry about variegation. So when I outline, I'll probably outline in a half stitch and come back and do the cross stitch. But what that's going to do for me is it's going to give me a solid base of where everything is. And from there, what I'll do is, if I'm at a football game, I can just do the fill-in lines because that's just easy stitching. If I'm at home and I want to change colors, I could go in and do every orange at one time because I can just count, and then I start doing all the colors at one time. So if I do the hand, I could do like this green, this green, this green, this green, if that makes sense. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. And I think I'll probably be done by October 31st. I might actually start outlining this weekend so that in 2 weeks you can see my outline and kind of like just do the outline and then stop so you can see. I love the colors in this. I think this one is so cute, and I never thought I would stitch a scarecrow, but it is so cute. And so let me know if you're stitching. You can either stitch, you can stitch on any fabric you would like. I'm gonna kind of, it's kind of blurry. There, it's not. Okay, so now you can kind of see. If you have any questions on it, let me know. But outlining, okay, so outlining, what I mean by outline is different than what you think. So outlining to some people means back stitching. That's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half stitch only on the outsides. And that way, if I get it all outlined, I know that when I fill in, I'm filling in the correct amount and I do not have to unstitch. And when you outline, if you just do a half stitch and do it all the way around, then you know you're in the right spot and there will be less pulling stitches out. And with something this big, I think that's really important. And this year, with doing the monthly weigh-in by Priscilla and Chelsea, I have really, because the weigh-in, what is it, the scale is super fill-in, so I have found some tricks on doing that. Autumn sayings of the season will ship hopefully this week. We were waiting on the bags, And I will definitely get this all outlined and then bring it and show it to you, just so that I think having it, it'll just give you like an idea. You can try it. You might like it. You might not. If you don't like it, you definitely don't have to do it. I think if you did this on 10 count, it would be really big. I don't even know if they make a 10 count that's big enough to do this, because the stitch count is, it would be, gosh, it would be 17 inches by 18 inches. I don't know if there's a piece that big. Is there an oatmeal 16 count, Ada?
There's a vintage country mocha 16.
So there is a vintage country mocha 16 count, which is similar. And then a shell says, I knew that was oatmeal, those colors pop. Is there another cloth you can suggest? I would say if you went with lamb's wool, it would be too light. And I think that like his shirt would blend in. So I would say if you're picking something, go darker rather than lighter because of his white right here. But I think this color is great. I would definitely not change the color. So I'm excited that Val is going to be stitching with me in Stitchtober. And yeah, I'm excited that I'm excited to start it. Now let me tell you, when I start something, I love the beginning of the project. Of course, like all of us, I hate the end of it. But I think outlining is so fun because it's kind of like a crossword puzzle. You start it, and at the end, you have to end up at the same spot, right? So all your letters have to go the same way. So to me, it's kind of like a little puzzle. So I'm very excited. I am having some fun nail polish today. I'm going to be going somewhere this weekend. You guys can guess where, and I'm actually riding a bus. So because I'm riding the bus, I will get this outlined on the bus, and that's why I have purple, and we'll see if anybody can guess why. Let's see. I'm working on the Quilted Witch as you speak. The color and the pattern is wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to show you fall themed pieces from previous years, and this one fits perfectly in and goes great with the decor and everything that I'm about to show you. And so excited that we have all these pieces from the previous year. Now Denise grouped these by styles. So, you know, all the similar styles are together. So she's going to start with primitive fall. These are like pieces that she considers primitive. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've made. So this is called Fall on the Farm. It is 9 separate patterns by Little House Needleworks. And I stitched them all together with 3 spaces in between each. Now I did make a change. I made all of my borders the same. And if you look at her patterns, some of them were supposed to be different, but I got ahead of myself a couple years ago and did the border for all of them. I made it say Jolly Market Stand instead of, let's see. It was supposed to say fruits and veggies, so I made it say Jolly Market. And I stitched this one on 16 count beautiful beige, and on this one I used 2 strands of thread, so it's very thick coverage. It's called for Classic Colorworks. I don't think I changed any threads, and this one does have glass. Now this one I think I'm gonna have just permanently hanging on a wall because it is fall, but I just think it's so pretty. And yeah, super cute. I think I left the eyes off here. I did a couple things different, but I made this a couple years ago. I love the frame. I love the fabric, and if I had to do it again, I would still leave my borders the same because it just very just makes it unique. So let's see. Can you zoom in there, Jordan, pretty please? So it was supposed to be like every other one, like these 4 should have been like this, but I just got ahead of myself and made all the borders, and I think it looks really good. It kind of reminds me of like a railroad track or like ties on a, what are those ties called on fences? Barbed wire?
Barbed wire.
Yeah, barbed wire. The frame, I got this framed in Austin at a place called Artworks. And and the patterns, they're sold individually or as a set. And so there's 9. It's a full release by Little House Needleworks. We sell it either individually or as a set. Oh, and then this one I want to show you. My framer puts these, this is called going back and forth on the bottom of the frame. They always put these, which is really nice because when you put it on, the front of the top is not going to hit, but the bottom is usually going to hit your wall. So if you're custom framing something, you can always put these little dots on the bottom and it will kind of help it. So you can see, you just put them on the bottom. The next one is also by Little House Needleworks. This one is called Autumn Petites, and there are 4 different patterns in this. I stitched it again as one piece. This time, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This time I put 4 stitches in between. And I either go with what the author says or I just make up what I think would look good. So this is called for DMC, plus I made, I think his face 754 because the color on the face didn't show up on the fabric I picked. Now this fabric right here is 14 count Sandstone Ada by Witchell, but I didn't like the way it came out. It was too, my threads were too primitive for my fabric. So a couple years ago, I had Jordan on camera spray the Primitive Gatherings antique spray to get it darker, and that was after I stitched. That was a total risk, but you can't even tell. And then I love the frame. It's got this very rustic look, and I think this one would look really good hung up next to the other one. I do try to not use the same frames over and over, so that if I do display them, they're not too matchy-matchy. Let's see. Thank you to Valerie Bauer for the super chat. She says, thank you for sharing your beautiful work. Thank you for watching. And there are some other petites that are out there that I haven't stitched that I still want to stitch. Oh, and this one I want to give a shout out to Lori because I actually asked Lori what order to put them in, Lori Holt, and she told me. It's always good to have somebody to tell you what to do, right? The next one is Doodles Autumn. Now, Doodles is a series by Heart and Hand, and there's a Doodles holiday, and there's a Doodles season. And I think I might have done all of the, what did I say? Seasons. So this is just one of them. And I did have them all framed in the same frame. This one I stitched on the 25 count Lugana Oatmeal. That's the same exact fabric that I just showed you on the Quilted Scarecrow. And let's see, it's 64 stitches by 65, so it came out about 5 by 5. I used called for colors, and this one's really cute because it has some buttons that came with the chart. And so if you ever get them that come with a chart, they come when you open your pattern, it'll be right here. So that's really fun. And this one, I actually think I want to take all 4 of them and put them on a wall in Fat Quarter Shop somewhere where they're all together. So Denise is going to remind me to bring the other 3 because I think they'll look really cute all together. So that was our primitive fall. Now we're going to move to some pieces that are traditional fall. And just so you know, when we're deciding what we stitch, we try to do a variation of lots of different styles, but keep that within a range that will still look really good in our home decor. Whether it's me, Cheryl, Denise, Noelle, whoever's stitching, we're going to use our pieces. So we're never going to stitch something that we don't think we can actually display. So you saw that I made some primitive pieces. Now we're going to move into traditional. This is Stitchy Stars, and this is a pattern that came out a couple years ago by Lori Holt. It originally came out in patriotic colors. Then she recolored it for all 4 seasons, and all 4 of those color DMC conversions are available on the Jolly Jabber blog, which is the Fat Quarter Shop blog. And you can just go to Google and say Stitchy Stars Fat Quarter Shop DMC conversion, and you will get these colors. So this one, I used the colors that Lori picked. I stitched on 14 count oatmeal, and Denise finished this with one of Lori's fabrics, I think from the autumn collection, and then this board. And if you ever want to know where we finished something, it's always on the back. So this is from Michael's, and then this is from Michael's, and Denise finished this one. And so we have all 4 done, and I'm sure you've seen them before. And then Pumpkin Spice Farm was one of the first ones I stitched getting back into cross stitch. This is by Hands on Design. It's 64 stitches by 99 stitches. This one was a learning experience that I can still remember. This is 14 count Ada, Witchell Cafe Mocha Country. And I love the color. This is one of my favorite colors, but I will never use it again, and I'm going to tell you why. Denise and I, we were just getting into the cross stitch, and we didn't know, and so we ordered it, and I started stitching, and I was like, it's really hard to stitch. So if you see something called Cafe Mocha Country, that means it's a soft Ada. So it's really hard. I like crunchy Ada. So this one was hard for me to stitch, but I love the way it looks. And Jordan's going to zoom in and see these little flowers here. They are actually Smyrna stitches. And huge shout out to Cheryl. I stitch my Smyrnas the way Cheryl taught me, which is first vertical, then horizontal, and then a cross stitch on top. Some people do the cross stitch on the bottom and the horizontal and vertical on the top. But Cheryl was telling me years ago that she thinks this looks better, so I do mine different. So if you notice that, that is why. Some people are saying their picture is blurry, so change your quality settings to 1080p because it's looking good here. Okay, so Pumpkin Spice Farm. And then this one was stitched by Cheryl. This is probably our most popular pattern from our Stitch Quarterly. This is Fall is in the Air, and it's pretty big. It's 115 by 115 stitches, but it's not very much stitching. This is Platinum 14 count Ada, which is a little bit lighter. So if you're ever looking for something a little bit lighter, Platinum sounds like it would be silver, but it's not. It's tan. Cheryl stitched this one, called for DMC, and the little foxy fox is so cute. And if you wanted, if you wanted to make it busier or fill up more space, you could always add more leaves. And this is available as a paper and as a PDF. And I think we do have some kits left over on this one. Maybe. This next one is one of my favorite pieces. I always have this one on my fireplace when I decorate for fall. This is by the Stitcher Hood. It's Quaker Pumpkin, and it's a pattern that is available as paper only. It's a low price pattern. And this is when, in 2019, when we started getting into cross stitch. So this is 10 count burlap fabric by Lori Holt. And I changed the colors, and I used AuriFloss 2330, 2882, and then the orange is 5009, and I had to use 2 spools. So this is one where I just took something very simple and stitched it. I remember making it. It's just so fun. And this is an example of something that's just very simple. It would look good super tiny or super big. And sometimes simple designs like this are just fun. Just because I guess, you know, if you just have a couple of colors, it's a little bit more fun because you can just like keep going. You don't have to start and stop as many times. So that is that section. Now we're going to move to my chalkboard black section, which is like all the things that I've stitched on chalkboard black, which I display in a different part of my house. And to be honest, what I did is I dug through my closet and just tried to grab as much as I could. This is Pumpkin Picking Day by Stitching with the Housewives. The pattern is available as paper or as PDF, and all of the ones I'm about to show you are Chalkboard Black by Witchell. So this one I stitched 14 count, called for Classic Colorworks. I didn't make any changes, and Priscilla finished this one for me using the exact same basket. Now she's used this basket on several pieces, but on mine, we glued it down, or she glued it down so that it would stay in place. I don't interchange mine. This one's just really cute. I love the aqua in it. On the Stitcher Hood stitch, I used 6 strands of AuriFloss. And y'all can ask any questions. I will be happy to answer them. Okay, this is by Hands On Design. And I think I made all 4 of these seasons. No. I think I made like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think maybe I didn't finish the last one. This is on Chalkboard Black and also 14 count. It's called Let's Talk Autumn, and this is called for DMC. And this one was also finished by Priscilla, and it's just, you know, this one is also glued down. I do not have the memory span to remember if I had this and if I had a bunch to interchange. I would never remember. I can barely remember what I did 5 minutes ago. I think my brain at 50 years old, all my memory is maxed out. So I glue my stuff down because I know that in the end, I will use it more. I will display it more. And I won't get frustrated with myself in the closet. Like when I'm in the closet trying to find my stuff, thinking, where does this go? So that's why I glue my stuff down. And then this one, I didn't bring the finishing pieces because it's on my wall at home, and it's actually has the September, it has the, I think it has the sunflowers on it, so I didn't want to take it down. So this is Calendar Crates, and I have it displayed in my house on this little piece. And it's, this was a couple years ago. It was a club that Priscilla and Chelsea did, and so I did the small and the big, and I hang it up, and I have the little, all the little decor that goes with it, and you just change it out each time. Did I only do half of the Harvest Blessings on it? No? I did all of it.
You just, I don't think
Oh.
you did these 2.
I didn't do these 2. So
Yeah.
yeah, I only did those, yeah. And so this one, Priscilla finished for me. She used the Henry Glass fabrics by her and Chelsea. And then these are little pieces that she got at probably Hobby Lobby. All of that is on the back of the pattern. And this one I always have out. This one in the home pattern, which is, I know it's not called home, but it's H-O-M-E. Those are always displayed in my house. So those are the ones that are Chalkboard Black. Now we're going to move to ones that have aqua in them. If you know me, you know I love aqua. I love all things aqua. I don't care what holiday it is, there's going to be some aqua somewhere. So this is Autumn Love. This is the first of the 3 autumn cross stitches that Lori has done. So there's Autumn Love, Quilted Scarecrow,
There's Quilted Witch.
and Quilted Witch. so this is the first of the 3 fall that she's done so far. This one is not my piece. This is actually Cheryl's piece. My piece is at home, and I don't know where it is, to be honest. I don't know. It's somewhere in my stuff. My stuff is very unorganized. I need help organizing it. I need to like hire an organizer to come in and get my life all together. I literally just have stuff stacked. But this one was stitched on Barley 25 count Lugana, called for DMC. All of these big ones that Lori's designing, she uses DMC because there's just so many colors and you can really get the effect. I don't think you really need, oh, Lynn says I stitched the small typography. So I guess I did and forgot. It's somewhere, not here. It must be at home somewhere.
This one is that one.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back to this. This is called Why I Have No Memory. Okay, hold on. What are you saying? I stitched this.
This one is this one.
What? Oh, I stitched this one. Sorry. Are you sure? I did. I must have stitched a small one. Sorry. That looks so small there. Yeah, I can't remember what I did. I can't remember what I did yesterday, much less 2 years ago. And I did prepare for this live stream. So, yeah, the small pillow is what I stitched. I apologize. I would like to hire an organizer too, as well as a maid and cook. Alas, it cannot be. I just need someone to help me get everything like all together. And, yeah. D says cost is nicer with DMC also. Yes. This one was really fun. I remember making this one, and I remember being super excited when this little clipboard came out. I don't know if it's still in stock, but it was made by Riley Blake. And so this one, it's actually just clipped on. I think that, did we finish this one or did Priscilla? Priscilla finished this one. So this is Autumn Typography by Pine Mountain Designs, and I think I might have done more than one season, but I don't remember. Just like I said, I don't remember. So this one I did stitch on Water Lily 14 count Ada by Witchelt, and I did change the DMC colors on this one, but I don't have like those colors with me right now. But really cute. And this one, let's see. Yeah, I don't remember the name of what this is. I don't remember the name of the product, but I don't think we have it anymore. But it's just so cute. I would like someone to hire. I would like to hire someone to tell me what's for dinner every day. What's for dinner for me a lot of nights is Rice Krispies, and I'm not kidding. Okay, so this is another club from a previous year. This is a Stitching Seasons club, so there's 4 of them, and I stitched all 4, and they're available as PDFs and a kit. So this one, you know, there's January all the way through. This one was stitched on, we have the wrong thing listed. Let's see, 28 count thin white pine board by Fabric Flair. And I did use 28 count. And this one is 70 by 98, and Priscilla finished this one for me. And on this one, we finished all 4 of mine on this and all 4 of hers on this. That way we could show you 2 different ways to display your pieces. And this one's just really cute. And I didn't change any colors. I used just the classic color works that came with it. And this one, I don't remember the SKU number on it, but this one does interchange. This is one of the few ones that interchanges. Because I kind of thought, well, how am I going to really store 4 of these? But I promise I won't remember where the others are and what they go with. This is another club by Stitching with the Housewives. This one I made last year, which sounds crazy. This was the first one of the monthly weigh-in. So right now I'm stitching July's, and then I have August to do. July I'm almost done, and I'm so glad to show you this today because I'm going to show you a little tip that I came up with after I tell you more about this. This is stitched on Classic Colorworks 28 count tea-dyed Monaco by DMC, and Priscilla finished this one. This piece right here is from Paisleys and Polka Dots, and then it stands up, and then this just goes on it, and then there's these little other pieces that go with it. So this is very full coverage, and that's why I was like, Priscilla, it's so full coverage, and she's like, no, it's really quick. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. So what I found, I was really having trouble doing the actual scale, the white part. So what I found on the 11th month to get it to go faster is first I outlined the outside of the scale. I left all the dark colors off, so no black. Then I outlined the white. And then what I did was, let's see if you can zoom in, Jordan, to like right there, to see if I can explain this. That's good. So like here, what I did is if it was a full line, I did it. If it was the next line, if it was like 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, I just did 3. Then I just did the next line, and then I did the 2, and then the 6, and the 2, and then the 4. So I just did whatever was on the left. Then I reversed it. And then I just went and did like 3, 2. You know what I mean? Like all the way. And the inside was empty. That way, if I made a mistake, I caught it before I did the whole entire row. So I did the left side, the right side, and then I filled in the rest of the white, and then I came back and did the dark colors behind it. That way I could drag it behind, because if you have stitching, you can drag it behind and it won't show. But if you did all your oranges first, when you stitch your white, you might pick up a piece of the orange in your piece. And this one was really fun because those little hairs, I remember struggling to do those, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do them, and they're more freestyle than I'm used to, but they came out cute. And this one I can display this year. I can't believe it's already been a year. The next one is a tiered tray tidbit. So it's a PDF only by Stitching with the Housewives. It is called Foxy Fall. This one I don't even remember stitching, but I know I stitched on Pale Gray Gingham by Fabric Flair. You can barely see the gingham. And I just love stitching on it. I didn't change any of the colors or anything, just used the regular Classic Colorworks. And Priscilla finished this one for me also, and this is just a piece from Hobby Lobby. And then two ones from this year that kind of have that aqua theme are right here. And I've shown them to you recently. So the first one is Word Swap, September Word Swap Pumpkins. I stitched all of my word swaps on whitewash board 14 count Fabric Flair, centered here, called for Classic Colorworks, no color changes. No, I'm not going to be stitching October because October says jack-o'-lantern. And I don't really, I did in the beginning stitch a lot of Halloween, but I don't like to display it. So then it would just sit in my closet. So I'm getting to skip that month. Then this was the design right after. It's called Pumpkin Blossom Place, and I only stitched the house. And the reason I only stitched the house is we have a brand new frame coming that's going to fit this perfectly. And what I want to do is I want to frame all 12 and have them displayed on an easel with all 12 houses next to each other, and then show that to you on social media, how you can display something just super small. So this one is Pumpkin Blossom Place. Also, this is whitewash board. This is Pale Gray Gingham 14 count, called for Classic Colorworks, and all the aquas really go together. This is a different color than this, and it all looks together. And then a new one that you haven't seen that I just finished, I think last weekend, was Gather Together. This is a new hands-on design pattern, and I just loved it. So I stitched on natural 14 count Aida. And it has that, like that little linen effect. I don't know how to explain it, but it's got little things in it. So I stitched this one, I changed the colors. The colors were all pulled from Pumpkin Blossom House. I didn't buy any new fabric for it. I mean, any new thread. So all the thread here was just left over from the one I just showed you, the little house. And super, super, super easy. And this one, I think it might have taken me like 3 hours. Dee is saying Stitching with the Housewives released today is super cute. So we're going to show that in a little bit. So yeah, this one, sometimes I really like to just do small pieces. Now this one I was wondering if this could fit in a frame, because if it could, I love the way this frame looks. So we'll just measure it, and if it is, what I would do with that is just go to Home Goods and get a frame and just frame it. And if we do that, we'll do a reel. If not, we'll do another finishing. Oh yeah, specks in it, kind of like fiddler's cloth. And I'm gonna show you some of the stuff I've been doing. I've been dragging a lot of thread. The one that's in my car, I was gonna say we would show it, but it's in my car. It is the back is a mess. This next one, we gotta give it a little time. So this is a perfect way to display your cross stitch. And so we want to really start showing you in person how we decorate the office, how we decorate our homes, and all the things. And these are all things that we've stitched in the past. Two of them, well, one of them's new, but basically taking things from the past, putting them all together, and this also has the aqua. So this pattern right here is Hands-On Design Autumn Skies, and in it there are two patterns. This one right here, I stitched right here, and this one right here is right here. And the great thing about this pattern was this little felt came in it. This wooden 2-tier tray, we didn't know how they would sell because we've never really sold things like that. So they sold out really fast. We're going to have more in November. But thank you for supporting us and buying those. They look so good. We're going to be using these like crazy. So like I said, these two are from the Hands-On Design pattern. And on these, I don't think I changed the colors. And I used white chocolate 14 count, and called for DMC. The next one is right here. Let's do the top camera just so you can see. This is Fall in the Air right here. And this one, Denise stitched. She only stitched the pumpkin section and the leaves, like the little green. She didn't do the border. She used light taupe 32 count Lugana. She used the same flosses here that I had used in the ones that I just showed you. So the same floss so that it all kind of goes together. It's DMC, and this is an old Colonial Designs frame. And this one, Denise finished, and she did it professionally on the back. Now, if you want to see something like this, let us know, and she'll do a video of it. We currently haven't done a video, but if you want to see how you take a very, very simple frame and finish it with glue and all the things, let us know. Now, she used blue here, or aqua, but we also have these frames in black, green, gray, and white. They're 3x3, or the opening is 3x3. Super cute. So that goes right here. And then the next one, from our Autumn Days ornaments, Denise also stitched this one. She took the I Love Fall, which is right here. And so she did not do that green background. She used the colors. She only stitched the inside of the ornament. She didn't fill in the color. She used the same DMC colors as the other ones. Denise stitched it. She wanted the ornament to look like a pumpkin, and she used the tutorial that we did last year.
The shaker ornament.
Shaker ornament. So there's a video on shaker ornament. And so basically it's the front and the back with a circle without the little thing on top. But you can't really see it. But she added, this is like a little hanger and a little leaf that's tucked in. And it's a brown jute ribbon from Hobby Lobby as the stem, and then just a leaf from a floral pick is just like stuffed in there. And for something like this, you know, we used a previous tutorial. Changed up a little bit, but if you want to see exactly how to do this one, then definitely we could do a video on that. Also, it's basically using these right here are the 3.5-inch sticky circles, and then this right here is the 2.64-inch sticky circles. This one was stitched on the fabric, is the same as the other fabric. Are these the same?
No, it's
No.
the same fabric as called for on the pattern. Parchment 25.
Okay, this is parchment 25 count, which is the same as in the pattern. So that's that, and then I'll show you, let her put that back because I can't see. Oops. And then I'll show you all the other pieces. Okay, so we have started carrying decorations because we used to say, oh, go find this here or go find this here. And I don't think you guys like that. Y'all were like, okay, that's annoying. So we are starting to carry things that we think go with other things that we have so we can show you how to decorate. So I'm going to show you some of these pieces. The medium beeswax candle is right here. This is a cute little candle, and there are 3 of them. This is just one of them. You can buy them individually or as a set. I have all 3 at my house. So this is a candle, medium beeswax pumpkin candle. The knitted pumpkin set of 3 is these. So we only used 2. We used 1. No, we used 2. We used this one and this one. And the third one, the color didn't match, so we didn't use it. So that's called knitted pumpkin set of 3. And then this is the assorted braided rope pumpkins set of 3.
The other two
Are too big. Then Denise did a DIY on some pumpkins, so Jordan can show from the top. Now this is pumpkins using so basically Denise got some pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. They just come in these like mesh bag. If you want a tutorial on this, she could also do this. But basically she got, you know, it's just like a foam pumpkin. They look like they're plastic, but if you touch them, you know, you can tell they're foam. They're not very thick. She took some applique pins, which are super small, and they have a small top. And then she took stitching with the housewife ribbon and just, you know, started, went around, started, went around. If you want a video of this, she could also do that. And then basically she took the stem off, put the ribbon on, and then she glued the stem back down. And it's just a cute little pumpkin ribbon, and what it does when you look at this in the front, it adds enough color. And then these right here are just picks. So like if you look at how, and Denise gets all the credit for styling all of this, what you see is, you know, we started with 2 pieces. We wanted to round it out. So just went back to the previous pattern that I did years ago, added 2 more, put them in here, and you see it's not all one color. She's got orange, black, cream, brown. She's got all the colors in it, and it really fills up the tiered tray. And one of the things we would struggle with is when we were decorating is a lot of the tiered trays are circle, and when they're circle you lose a lot of the edges where you can place stuff. So that's why we decided to do square, because we could fit more. You could even fit more on. I mean, you could fit, you know, you could even fill it up more, but we think it looks really good just like this. So cute. So hopefully you can see all the pieces. So great job, Denise. And people are wanting the tutorials, and so if you want the tutorials, I'm gonna actually take the camera down and then I'm gonna hand this so we don't knock anything off. So if you want those tutorials, she can do those, and we can put those on as reels, and we could put those on the Wednesdays that I'm not stitching. Okay, so the special for this month is 20% off. It's so I'm a cross stitch pattern, so if there is a pattern you've been wanting, I would get it this month. Our flash sale is, okay, so September special is all month. Our flash sale is only 24 hours. So we have the Vintage Housewives Enamel Needle Minder on sale today. And then we have the Marbled White Pine Board 14 count Ada on sale today. And then we have a ton of what's new. So we're gonna go through the what's new, and then I'm gonna answer questions. So please put your questions in, and if I haven't answered it, I will at the end. So someone mentioned today's, this is last week's fall roundabouts. Keeper of the Bee, Spooky Season, Ghost Pepper Seeds, and then this is today's. Today's is If the Shoe Fits. So let me show you the 3 roundabouts together. There's fall, Halloween, and Halloween. So if you look, there are, from last month, 4 fall roundabouts. This month there will be 4 Halloween roundabouts. The same thing here. This was part of the fall Sassy Strippers, which was part of August. Now we're in September and we're in Halloween. These are PDFs only. There's also, this is what I mentioned, the Jack-o'-lantern word swap. And this is the one I'm not going to be doing just because I don't decorate for Halloween. It's kind of like a protest against Kevin because he loves Halloween so much. We have like a very, we have weird sense of humors in our house that our children do not understand at this age. Eventually they will get it, but he loves Halloween so much that I just protested and like throw a big fit about how ugly I think it is, but it's all just like a big joke. But anyway, I'm not stitching it. It's in protest. He's not allowed to watch the live stream, so he doesn't know. And then this one, I was talking to Priscilla about it. This is one that you guys had requested over and over, and it says it's not clutter if it's cross-stitch. So really cute. And then she, if you watch her videos, she has lots of information about how she styled this. These are cute little bags that she's been given as gifts. This is her thread catcher. And you could use, if you put this, you could put this next to your chair and put all your supplies in it. So that's Stitch with Housewives. These are available as paper now, will be available as PDF later, and no one has guessed why I have on purple nail polish yet. They have, okay, well, I'll get back to it. Okay, now this is something that was requested a year ago, a long time ago. So Cottage Garden Threads is based in Australia. These are actually hand painted. They're not dyed. This is actually paint. They have a full assortment of threads. There's 157, and somebody was like, I want all 157. So when Denise and I went to Nashville, we asked the owner if she could make some boxes. So she made a couple of boxes. Not very many. So we're going to have this one time. It's very expensive. It's over $900. Yes, I know. Super expensive. You guys requested it. This might be a one and done because I don't know how this is going to sell. But each box tells you each of what you're getting. And I'm not as familiar with this to explain what each of those are. Now, Pretty sure Cheryl already bought this. I think Cheryl might be one of the people that requested it. And so these are all handmade in Australia. It's a mother-daughter duo. There is info on how to use this. Basically, you pull one side down. These are all pre-cut, and then you pull them out. You thought I would stitch jack-o'-lantern for Kevin's office. Oh, no way. No way. No, no. Maybe another year, not this year. So yeah, cottage garden thread. So we're excited about this. It's the full set of 157 colors. This is kind of like a collector's item. One of our photographer, Cameron, was asking me, he's like, well, what would somebody do with this? And I was like, well, they would buy it and it would be a collector's item. He's like, would they use it? And I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe. So that's pretty funny. But you can see there are a lot of variations in them. Some have more, some have less. So I'm excited that after a year, I finally have this product for you guys. So sometimes you guys request things and it takes us a while to get there, but we do eventually get there. Okay, so we have new patterns. These are by Blueberry Ridge. House is on Kiwi Hill, and she was a guest with her mother on our live stream about a month ago. Summer Blooms, Where the Wildflowers Glow, and Sampler Holidays Halloween. And so she did, I think she previewed this one on that live stream. Sorry, I had to get a drink of tea real quick. Cherry Blossoms. This is a new designer. Heart Song. There's 10 of these. Cherish. Heart Song Minis. Therapy. This kind of matches my nails. These all have a sewing theme. Pen Keeper. Hello Pumpkin, this one's really cute. Snow Day. And this is Oh So Happy. So these could be, you know, for your sewing room. So basically she has a sewing theme going, and then she has holiday themes. And then there's another one that I want to show you, but I want to show you separately. These patterns, are they in color? We're going to look and see, because I don't know. Okay, this is a new one. This is Vintage Ornaments Set 1. So I'm assuming since it says Set 1, there's going to be more coming. So she's selling a pattern, and she's also selling this wood backer. And the wood backer is to make one ornament. So if you look, and you obviously have to paint it. So basically it's a back, a top, and then this. So if you are going to make all three, you would need to buy 3 of these. So really cute. I love the shape of it. It's very 1950s.
They are in color. They are.
What?
In color. The charts.
Oh, the charts are in color. Yes, thank you. Sorry. And then we have Count Your Stitches. There's 8 new patterns. So we have Midnight Garden. Autumn Star. This one is really cute. I bet that would look so cute framed. Harbor Cross Stitch. This is in collaboration with Sherry McConnell. Dresden's Cross Stitch, also in collaboration with Sherry McConnell. Fireflies collaboration, also Sherry McConnell. Star Bright, Sherry McConnell. I'm going to put all of hers together. So these, as you can see, they're previous quilt designs turned into cross stitch. So Fireflies, Harbor, Dresden, Star Bright, and I Heart Flowers. And then the ones that she designed are Midnight Garden, Autumn Star, and Snow Quilt. And when I'm looking at anybody's patterns, I'm always trying to think of how could I display that, or how could I make that my own. This gives you, this one, can you zoom into this one, Jordan? This one is so cute. This one is really cute. I think you could do a lot with this and change colors and frame it. We could even maybe stitch this. Let me see how many. This one would be cute if we stitched it and put it in the new frame that we have coming. So Denise will work on that and see if she can get it to work. Now we have Jan Hicks. She has a lot of new ones. Sunflower Medley. The Mighty Oak. CRS 1713. This is part 2. We also have part 1 online, and then part 3 just came in also. AK 1885. Gardens of Saxony. And Jan Hicks Creates has a YouTube channel, and she shows all of this like very up close where you can see the stitching and the detail, and she talks about her inspiration for color and fabric and all the things. So if you want to see that, check out her FlossTube page. Somebody says they see the cowboy. Okay, we're going to do JBW Designs next. Or Heartstring. Sorry, we have a big pile of stuff. So Heartstring Samplery, we have Americana Mamas Lady Columbia. America Mamas 2 Lady Liberty. Do You Hear What I Hear Stocking 1. Stars and Stripes Forever Stocking 2. And then Winter Snow Stocking 2. So there must be a Winter Stocking 1 that was in previously. So this would be really cute if you took like an AuriFloss box of Americana and you could just make all 4 match. That would look really cute if you did all 4 of these, put them on a tier tray. These are super cute. I would love to eventually make a stocking. The thing with stockings is I would want to be able to make 6. So I would have to find 6 that I absolutely love, but that's kind of on my bucket list to do eventually. Okay, I'm going to leave these here. There's also a Turkey Talk Stocking 5. And I've shown the previous 4 on previous live streams. Can you read what it says on Snow Quilt? Yeah, she'll have to bring that back. And we'll do it at the very end because I'm not going to remember.
Which one?
Snow Quilt.
Snow Quilt.
Autumn Leaves Ornament 4. Stocking 4. Okay, here you can see 4 and 5. I told you there was a lot of patterns. Americana Mamas 3 Lady Rose. So that one goes with... These all go together. We Belong. I'll read it. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten we belong to one another. And then this is Needle Punch. This is Acorn Gobbler. And then for the snow chart, I'm going to read it to you if I can see. Oh my gosh. I wonder if the snow loves the trees and the plaids that it kisses them so gently, and then it covers them up snug, you know, with a white quilt, and perhaps it says, "Go to sleep, darlings, till the summer comes again." Okay, now we have new JBW designs. This is 15 designs. I'm going to show you each. Over the River 1. These are, it's in a booklet and they're in black and white. Here comes Santa Claus. Okay, maybe these are the stockings I'm gonna make. They're so cute. I would be so scared to turn them into stockings though. Frosty the Snowman. Now I would make this because Kevin loves Frosty the Snowman. So I actually would make this one for him. I'm protesting against Halloween still. Away in a manger. Now, the reason I'm protesting against Halloween is he thinks that my 15-year-old still need to go trick-or-treating with him. So that's why I'm protesting. Hark the Herald. These are so cute. I could see Denise making this one. She likes angels. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, she would make this one. Her last name currently is Rudolph. It's not going to be Rudolph for, oh, in exactly 3 months she's getting married. Am I right on the day?
Yesterday was 3 days.
Yesterday, okay, 3 days, and then then I'm going to have to send emails to a different person. My emails, whenever, I don't know how to update stuff, so some of my emails, Jocelyn works for us, and I still have her maiden name on my emails from like when she got married like 10 years ago. Jingle bells. Oh, these are so cute. I hadn't seen these before. Little drummer boy. Oh, these are so cute. I could totally make all of these and then have like a little tree, Christmas tree, and hang them. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I saw 3 ships. I don't know this one. Maybe this is a saying, I don't know. Would love to see you stitch the stockings. Me too. I need my hands to go really fast. These are so cute. Oh, I love these. I'll be home for Christmas. Okay, tell me what Roman numeral that is, Mr. Jordan.
Where?
Right there.
14.
14. He says I don't know them, and I don't. So we just have to test his knowledge. This one is 15, right? Oh, I guess they're numbered. Duh. And there they are all together. Okay, so they're numbered. I just figured that out, sorry. Fabric count on these stockings. Okay, let's look and see what we've got. Okay. She has finishing information. Fabric. Fibers. Okay, I don't think it says. They all look the same, but she does not list. She just says Fabric Resources Yarn Tree, and that's where cross stitch stores find. Oh, and then there's a complete charm kit for all 15 designs from JBW. So Denise, can you order those today? Yeah, you could maybe go to jbwdesigns.com and ask her, because it's not in the front. You could ask Judy. Okay, and we'll buy the charms. Okay, also a Quaker stocking. I always have loved these little stockings. Schoolhouse in the Round. I stitched one of these in the rounds last year. What was it? I think it was Easter, maybe. I stitched something in the round.
I know.
Maybe it was Valentine's Day. I don't know.
Something.
Enchanted Village. Oh, that's so cute. Fleur de Noël. I love this one. Love, love, love that. Sampler Stocking 2 and Petite Christmas Village. Oh, this one's really cute. Oh my gosh, these are to die for. I love all of these.
If it helps, the highest stitch count is 50 wide by 70 high.
So if it helps, the stitch count for the highest one is 50 stitches by 75 stitches.
50 by 70.
50 by 70. So that's the stitch count of the stockings. They're all a little bit different, but that gives you like that. And then we'll have to figure out what color cloth would I use for the stockings. Okay, well first I would use 14 count. I would probably, platinum might look nice because it's light enough. So I'd probably start with Platinum by Witchell and see how that looks. I definitely would not keep these as, like I would do more of a white color. I would probably keep all the threads the same. And then I would 100% pay someone to finish these into stockings. I would not even attempt to do it. Now the next one's probably going to be the most popular out of everything. Thankful Tiny Town and Thankful Frill. Every time Heart in Hand does a Tiny Town, we keep all of them in stock at all times, and they do not always stay in stock. I'm emailing myself something to make sure I have all of those ordered. And the frills are really fun because they're small. Then we have Hello from Liz Matthews. This is patchwork spools, which I think a lot of you will love. And I love that it has variegation within the spools. Flowers and Friends. 11th Day of Christmas. So there's been a lot of these. This is obviously the 11th. October Quakers. That's really cute. Boo Spook Haunt. Golden Sampler Fragment. A Visit from St. Nick. Now this one is a collaboration between Liz Matthews and Kathy Barrett. That's her mom. And the same thing here. This is Santa and the Wool Makers. And when I saw this one, I was like, okay, this totally looks like Cheryl will stitch this. This looks like Cheryl. Like, I don't know. It's funny when I see things because I just think, okay, that'll fit Denise, or that'll fit Cheryl, or that'll fit me. Or it's kind of funny how we all have different ideas of what we like. Lucy Beam has Snowy Christmas, Spring Flag, Fall Flag, we have so many patterns here, guys. It's going to be such a job to put these all back together. New York Dreamer, You Are My Lord. This one will be popular, Quilting Forever. There's also a sewing one. Scarecrow at Work. And Do You Hear What I Hear? And the designer is Isaiah Gladstone. Yep, I'm going to save the questions to the end. I'm going to answer them, I promise. Okay, this next one is Pansy Patch Quilts. So we have Winter Garden at Cranberry Manor. Santa's Patchwork Cloak. Oh. This one comes in booklet, but it's one pattern. Vintage Farmhouse Sampler. Blackbird Sampler, and I think she has other samplers that are in other colors. And then from Wisteria Lane, we have Garden House and Potting House. Wisteria Lane is the one that we have planned for next year, but we're gonna do something very, we're gonna do something totally different. We're not finalized with it, but ours is gonna not be Wisteria, it's gonna be Aqua. But it takes it's probably gonna take Denise and Brittany about 60 hours to get it all mocked up, finished, and all that. So the next one is a collaboration between Lori and her daughter Emily. So Blueberry Ridge and Pansy Patch Designs. And this one, you can buy the Valdani thread pack separately. Now, just FYI, we're going to start carrying Valdani. We're going to start carrying size 5, size 8, I believe, and the 6-strand floss. We're going to start with 50 colors up front of each and then expand if it sells good. So that will be coming soon. The Proper Stitcher, we have Give Thanks. We Gather Together. Hallows Manor. Yeah, so there's so many beautiful fall and Christmas patterns. So pretty. I love that we can just bring you all of the things. The Scarlet House has autumn leaves and pumpkin, please. Home is where my samplers are. Silver Creek samplers, there's 10 here. So we have Hope, Hold On, Pain Ends. Sheer Madness, she always does a scissor fob, so there's a lot of these in the past. Talk to Me Goose. I'm not sure what that refers to. Top Gun. Okay, there we go. I knew it. I didn't want to say it. Always Hope. Hag's Bag Shoe Etiquette. Polyporcupines. Okay, can we say that? Polyporcupine cushion. So you can either make it as a vertical design or turn it into a pin keep, and it has the little oink. And then Pirate Prattle, Love at Frost Sight, and Scissor Sleuth. I think the Scissor Sleuth will be the most popular one. My heart doth brim with my heart doth brim with discontent. I know not where my scissors went. That's funny. Sugar Maple Designs. We have the Crow's Tree, and I think she's new to us. Pumpkin Tree. He First Loved Us. It's Bible verse. And then Sweet Wing Studios has 7 patterns. Sorry, as I go on, I kind of get lispy. Autumn Doxology. As He Said. The Flower Fades. Lantern Lights. Peace in the Village. This one's really cute. Faith, Hope, and Love. And this one, just like looking at it, it's super cute, but you could stitch all of this on one piece and just, instead of dividing it, you could just leave a couple of spaces in between and make it one piece. And then Pass the Pie. Teresa Kogut has 3 new patterns. Prim Bird's Pendrum and Bittersweet Bird. She's also a fabric designer for Riley Blake Designs, and we have her recent fall and Christmas collection in stock also. And then Octobers. And I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. Tiny Modernist. I love this one. Love, 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 love this one. I love the colors, and I even love the back stitch. Jordan, you want to stitch it? He loves, Tiny Modernist is Jordan's favorite, so I was just going to see if I could trick him into stitching it. Trick or Treat.
That's his favorite.
This is his favorite? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. The Tarot. He likes this one, too. Vintage Halloween Feel Haunted Cuckoo Clock Part 3. So we have Part 1 and Part 2. And then this is the Christmas Cuckoo Clock Part 1. So she does a lot of series, and then we just buy them as they come out, and then at the end, when they're all done, we'll put together sets. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I'm gonna do questions, and then we have a big giveaway, so don't leave. We have a really nice giveaway from Denise. When am I going to start Log Cabin Christmas? Hold on, go back. When are you going to start Log Cabin Christmas? I would love to see a video like you did with Fall on the Farm and sit and talk about color. I love seeing the colors we can pick from.
I have it slated for next year.
Next year, but yeah. Purple. Okay, so I'm going to Dallas on Saturday, coming back Sunday, and I'm going to a TCU game with my brother, his wife, my niece, her boyfriend, me, and Emma, and I thought I would wear purple. And I'm going to wear purple pants if they fit. So I bought a shirt. Like, Emma's, you know, she's very, like, trendy, so she likes me to, like, look half decent. So, I mean, I just usually don't. I just wear whatever. So I bought a really cute, I thought it was a really cute shirt, and it came, and I was like, oh, it's not very cute. And then Emma saw it, and she was like, Mom, that looks really not good. So she had my sister-in-law, who's very trendy, picking out clothes. So she was, like, sending me pants. Anyway, I bought some pants. If they fit, I'm going to wear them. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Thank you to Millie Fessler for the super chat. Cecilia Fisk says, when I'm stitching over 2 in higher count fabric, there always seems to be a gap between the old and new strands. Is there a technique when changing threads to lessen the gap? I have no idea. I actually don't know. Do you know the cloth color and count on Jan Hicks' Sunflower Medley? Yeah, we'll pull it and see if we can see. What were the 20... I cannot talk today. What are the 12 mini round fall stitches? Okay. We're going to do both of those. Do you know the answer to the second one?
The ornaments.
I know, but she said round, fall.
Ornaments are round.
Oh, ornaments. Oh my gosh, sorry. So the ornaments is Autumn Days ornaments. So sorry. I was thinking stockings.
Here is sunflower. Oh wait, wrong pattern.
Hold on. So there's the ornaments. And then this is the one where you could just stitch the motifs. You don't have to do the background. You can change the colors. You can make it any kind of colorway you want.
She said sunflowers, right?
Sunflower Medley. The model is stitched on 40 count Fox and Rabbit Ocean Air. Do I sell individual cottage garden threads? Yes, not all 157 colors, but yes, we do. Has Stitchy Talk been canceled forever or just temporarily? Yeah, so what we're doing is we're moving to every other week, just every Wednesday. It is my daughter's senior year. I have 2 sons playing football, 1 son playing basketball, 1 son doing band. We're doing charity stuff. I'm busy, and I feel like I bring you better live streams when we spread them out, and I didn't think we really got that many views on that anyway. So, yeah. Do I railroad any of your stitches? It depends what kind of mood I'm in. Now, when I work on, can I see? Let me see that piece and the weigh-in. And I'll kind of talk through.
This one.
Mm-hmm. And then, do you think we have one of the weigh-ins with the circle?
Like not finished?
Either one. Oh yeah, there's right there. Okay, so on this one, I would probably not railroad anything except these white. Because these are darker colors, and darker colors, I don't think it really matters. And also there's a lot of space between things. If it's full coverage and you don't railroad, you can notice more. So I would say on this one, I'm probably not going to railroad except for the white. On this one, I railroaded all of the whites here and here, and that's it. Everything else I did not railroad. I probably railroaded these right here, but that's it. Because the white is so strong against the brown, and I mean, this is such full coverage. If you don't, it could become messy. What is the difference between stitching on chalkboard black and just black? So chalkboard black is kind of a grayer black, but what we have found is there are dye lots to it. So some of my chalkboard black is like a very light gray, some of it's dark. Black is just solid black. So chalkboard black is just a lighter feel. Does Kimberly have a storage closet video? We need to schedule that for like next year, but I can tell you right now, it's going to probably be the middle of the year because my closet, you cannot even walk in. It is such a mess. Everything in my life right now is a mess. I have stuff everywhere. I need help getting it organized. And really, like, I'll just do it one day. Kevin's been doing a bunch of yard work, like planting tree, like he's doing all this crazy stuff. And he's the one that like helps me do all that stuff. So when it gets winter time and he's no longer, every Sunday morning, he is pulling weeds and planting. And I don't know what he's doing. He's turning into Priscilla, trying to like plant stuff. So when it becomes winter and he has, well, now he's also watching football. But when he has time, and I know he has time, he will really help me. Where can I find the fall colors used for fall stitch stars? Fall stitch stars. What is fall stitch? Oh, Jolly Jabber blog. Would you ever do a spooky box for cross stitch? I'm not a quilter. We're not doing boxes for holidays yet, but never say never. Since Cheryl uses large fabric pieces and a hoop, does she wrangle the extra fabric, and if so, how? She uses the cloth keepers. She uses cloth keepers. I don't have one here, but that's what she uses. She does not use, or cloth biddies. She does not use, I know she does not use Wonder Clips. Do you want to look up the names? Yeah, so we're going to look up the names so we tell you right. I don't use them, so that's why. Cloth keepers or cloth biddies. They're called cloth biddies, cloth keepers. We covered it all in one name. That's what she uses. Where do you start stitching on a project like Word Swap? I start on the left and go to the right. Yes, a video of the small framing would be great. Both finishing tutorials, please. Are the sticky boards forgiving to use? Meaning, can you reposition after you stick the fabric on? Yes, if you do it within the first minute. After a minute, I would say no. Do you think that's right, Denise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say they're forgiving, like, within the first couple seconds.
Yeah, it's hard to do it, like, if you go the next day.
Yeah, if you go the next day, it's going to be stuck. Worried about stitching on even weave. Should I just jump in or find Ada for my scarecrow? Find Ada. What is the name of your fingernail polish? Oh, I don't know. It's purple. I don't know. So I went to get my nails done yesterday and my lady wasn't there. And so a different lady was doing my nails. And so I was like, oh, I want to do purple. She was like, this is the color. And I was like, no, I want to do purple. So I just like found something on the wall and did it. What is your favorite fall and Christmas patterns you're looking forward to stitching? Oh, the two Lori ones. The Quilted Scarecrow, and I'm really excited about the Sampler Holiday. Denise is such a good crafter and home decor designer. She would be a really good catch. Jordan says, yes, she is. And they're laughing. What is on my head, please? This is Jordan making me wear something that he bought on Amazon, and he thinks it's funny. It's just to be funny. It's a little chicken. What is it? Turkey. Okay, so we have this giveaway. It's amazing. But before I show you what you can win, what you have to do is we really want some feedback from you guys. We want to know, like when we do live streams like this, where it is like a little bit of current stitching, but then a lot of like previous stitching, and it's like themed. Do you like that? What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? We're looking for like detail. So give us detail. You have until Tuesday, September 17th. Ashley will announce winners September 18th. You have to comment after the stream. And there's going to be 3 winners of these finished pieces. As Jordan falls. Hold on a second. This is going to fall. Okay, hold on.
You got it?
Maybe. Okay, so this right here is Fall Patchwork Seasons. This is Autumn Beauties. And that is Fall Harvest. So these are finished. they were either stitched by Denise or Cheryl. And if you give us a comment and you have a chance to win you have a chance to enter to win. So please comment, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then.